Check out my new channel Ambient Caliber for all kind of ambient and other music mixes. Perfect for an example studying, relaxation or meditation. Click the link in the video description to listen right away. And as always, Windows 10 and 11 retail keys are still $12.50 only. Check the link in the video description if you would like to purchase one. Hello and welcome to probably one of the biggest Skyrim announcements I've ever done on my channel. Because Skyrim was released, of course, in 2011. It's more than 10 years old. And you maybe remember last year, 2021, I did release the 10 years of Skyrim Ultimate Graphics tutorial as somewhat of a tribute to all the modding we've done over all the years for Skyrim and Skyrim Special Edition. And with that tutorial, I also did declare that that would actually be my last Ultimate Graphics tutorial for Skyrim. There was only one thing: if for some reason one huge graphical mod or big change would happen, then there was going to be a new tutorial. And well, Bethesda thought it would be a great idea to re-release Skyrim for the 4th time, because now we had Skyrim, the old Skyrim, Skyrim Special Edition, Skyrim VR, and now we have Skyrim Anniversary Edition. So the 4th re-release for PC, not to mention all the console releases, of course, there have been so far. So that means we will get a 2022 Ultimate Graphics tutorial. I didn't really mean to create this tutorial, but yeah, you know, Anniversary Edition happened, and for that, unfortunately, a lot of Skyrim Special Edition mods, at least the engine and stability mods, don't work one-to-one anymore with Anniversary Edition. I have no idea why Bethesda did decide to create or change some of its framework. And for the ones who don't really know what is Skyrim Anniversary Edition, well, it's pretty much the special edition, but with a lot of extra content from mostly their Creation Club. But what's really important and what they don't really highlight is that it also has some engine stability tweaks and improvements. So for that, I bit the bullet and I thought I just going to continue with Skyrim Anniversary Edition. So with that, the 2022 Ultimate Graphics tutorial is made for Skyrim Anniversary Edition. How to get Skyrim Anniversary Edition? You can buy it on Steam as an upgrade for Skyrim Special Edition, or buy a cheaper CD key for about €10, $10, something like that, for an upgrade to get Skyrim Anniversary Edition. So I did redesign the entire 2021 tutorial, as in making sure what works, what does not work, because a lot of mods have to be updated. An example, the Skyrim script extender, and also a lot of the engine tweaks, the stability tweaks. And for that, there are some mods which have been replaced entirely with a version which works for Skyrim Anniversary Edition. And for the rest, I did add some minor other mods for minor graphic stuff, texture overhauls, and an example also what you can see here. This is a somewhat of a combat overhaul mod which add this this more realistic camera shake, which I really like. It's optional, of course. If you don't like it, don't install it. But those kind of mods I will add in the 2022 Ultimate Graphics tutorial as well. But then probably the biggest announcement, I am going to finally have an all-in-one auto installer option in the form of Wabbajack. There are, I think, currently 2 options for this. That's either collections from Nexus Mods itself, but that only works with the Vortex mod manager. And yeah, I'm always using Mod Organizer 2, because Mod Organizer 2 is it's a very handy tool for troubleshooting, for adding mods, for changing mods, those kind of things. And I took some time in checking how can I create an auto installer. Well, the best option is with Wabbajack. And I had some questions like, how are we going to do it with EMBs, with script extenders, with clean master files, etc., etc. And I think from what I read so far, there isn't a solution for all of that. And in the worst case scenario, I'm just going to, you know, have maybe a little manual part of installing EMB script extender, and then a Wabbajack list for all the other mods. So finally, it will come with an all-in-one auto installer. Finally, I know you guys have requested it too much. I thought it was not possible with the complexity of the mod list we have, but it actually is. So for that, I think this is probably the biggest announcement in maybe, I don't know, 5-6 years that I'm doing this Skyrim tutorials. So stay tuned for a manual video tutorial series like you're used from me as all these years, and also an all-in-one auto installer with Wabbajack. With that, I have to say I'm not sure how stable it's going to be, because, you know, all of a sudden you're going to install a ton of mods, and I'm not really sure if Skyrim Special or Skyrim Anniversary Edition likes that, if you just throw it all at once and then start the game. But hey, we're going to find it out. But then it's a good thing Mod Organizer works like you can very easily troubleshoot the mod section. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And what can I say? Stay tuned. I don't have an ETA yet, but what I did do now is I have my collection of mods which I'm going to use for Anniversary Edition. I checked for stability, and I have a fully working big mod list now for Skyrim Anniversary Edition. So an example, Skyrim Script Extender has been updated, all these kinds of mods. Yeah, there are some exceptions which unfortunately don't work out of the box anymore for Anniversary Edition, but they have been replaced with other mods. So stay tuned, and you will hear from me soon with an update when the mod list has been released, and when, of course, Wabbajack also for that has been released. So thank you, and enjoy the rest of the video with some content I did shoot here in-game.